welcome to my channel. Nice that you're joining us on our 2-day trip to Prague. We took the train from Western Germany to the capital of the Czech Republic. After we arrived, we first bought a 3-day pass for 12 euros. Then we checked into our hotel in an old palace-like city house with high ceilings, nice and spacious. It was about 2 to 3 metro stops from the center or about 5 minutes by tram. We love this double windows and double doors. I feel like in an old movie, British movie. Hello y'all and welcome back to the vlog. We are now in Prague. I'm sorry, I got a little cold. I'm here with my mom and this is our first date. We haven't been here in ages and we are really looking forward to exploring the city, and today we're going to go to the old town, look around there. Maybe you know Prague is a very medieval city. It's called the Golden City and it is located on the Moldau River and also has a big castle on top of the hill, the Hradschin, where we're also maybe gonna go. But now let's have breakfast first and then I'm going to take you along to the city center. Our neighborhood was already an eye-opener with wonderfully renovated townhouses in neo-Renaissance style and Jugendstil. We got off at what we presumed to be a church, but it turned out to be part of the city hall of Nové Město, the new town district. Prague is literally such a wonderful place. I love the medieval charm and these incredible buildings, and I'm so sad if I think that they will never be built again. So once they're old or get destroyed or are not maintained well, this thing is never going to be there again. Yeah, like this building mirrors into this one, and it looks like it's behind the glass. So this building, this is kind of cool. Moldau with a full view on the other side of Prague. It's called the small side, Malá Strana, and there is the king's palace with the king's cathedral where the emperors of the Holy Roman Empire that came from Prague were buried. Prague has a fascinating past. It was an important imperial seat of the Holy Roman Empire north of the Alps before it belonged to the Habsburg Empire and later the Austro-Hungarian monarchy. Later, it was behind the Iron Curtain as part of the socialist countries. Till after World War II, it had a majority of German-speaking inhabitants. And now it has really already a little more old town feeling. Due to the architecture, it really had a strong Austrian flair. We came across a little spice shop that felt like traveling back in time, and then to a restaurant named after a satirical Czech classic, a good soldier Schwein. Then we encountered a sculpture that crept me out at first because it looked like some hanged man. From another perspective you can see, however, that he's holding onto the rod with his hand. Good that my mom also likes taking pictures, so we can take all the time in the world too. European cultural treasure, and then in modern with Che Guevara and Barack Obama. Prague is especially famous for its glassworks and glass tableware. This is something very locally Czech, and it reminds me of German tree cake, but we have to check that out. The smell of this traditional sweet made out of yeast dough drew through all alleys and attracted us like magic. extremely beautiful, but there are way too many people here. Like, this is the central square of Prague. Ring. Astronomical clock of Prague. So this is a clock with all of the different zodiac, the star signs that you can see on the clock, and maybe the respective saints. I think I have to do some more research on that. It's one of the absolute landmarks of Prague. Like, no matter where you look here, everything is extremely impressive. The old town square is just phenomenal wherever you look. The glamorous merchant houses lining it are proof of old wealth and economic success. One peculiarity is that you can only enter the fine church located behind it if you walk through one of these houses. Let me tell you that it is quite difficult for vegetarians or pescatarians here, as Czech cuisine is pretty meat dominated. Okay, now we're going to have typical Czech schnapps, liquor, not liquor. What is liquor? Is schnapps? No, liquor is liquor.
No, liquor is liqueur.
Okay, it's a plum liquor. Yeah, they don't know schnapps.
Prosit.
Nastorovie. Nastorovie. Ich weiß nicht, ob die das hier sagen.
Ja.
Waiting for the warmth. Nee, du bist schon drauf. Keine Sorge, keine Angst.
Ja?
So, my mom has like Bohemian gnocchi with speck, like bacon, and I got fried cheese with pommes, which is also a luckily vegetarian Bohemian dish.
So, Claudia, ruhig.
Guten Appetit.
Ja auch. Nee. Sind aber keine Fäden, oder?
Doch.
Doch.
This is the Parisian street, and all of these very super expensive shops are here, of course. Let's pretend we can afford something. Neighborhood here where all of these expensive brands are. Actually in the Prague Jewish town. Now we're finally in this luxury neighborhood. We have found the oldest synagogue of Prague. So it's so tiny. You can see that all of these houses here were once inhabited by Jewish families or belonged to them. It might be an unpopular opinion, but for me, Prague is way more amazing than Paris. I've visited both cities in a matter of 2 weeks, and my impression from 15 years ago got reconfirmed. You can challenge me in the comments if you feel like. The cultural richness and beauty just blew our mind. Me and my mom, we just fell in love with Prague again. There is no wonder it was set at the same level as Rome in medieval sources. We also have these traditional Christmas lights like carved out of wood, but they also seem to be like a tradition here. Also you find them a lot in East Germany, which of course borders the Czech Republic. This is called candy miners, so like they pretend to mine the candies out of the stone. Pretty cool idea. Vladislav. He is king and saint, national saint of Bohemia, and like has his monument on this very central square. Like everything is named after him.
This square, a former horse market in Prague's new town, is a place of political demonstration and celebration. In 1969, the student Jan Palach set himself on fire here to protest against the Warsaw Pact invasion of Czechoslovakia. To end the vlog with these majestic pictures. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for part 2.